fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to figure that out later. We want to figure that out later. But let's get into the reactions that I wanted to react to today. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me see. The first one. The first one has to be. Let me find it. Alright, let's peep. Let me make sure everything is working. Give me a second. We back? Yes, we back. We back. Okay. The most tragic anime downfalls ever. Let's see what's on this list. I feel like One Punch is gonna be on this, and probably Seven Deadly Sins.
Anime production is a complicated industry, from
It is.
work conditions to catastrophic deadlines, which can often result in big disappointments for the community.
100%.
We'll take a look at what might have caused some
Dang. The only one I know from this list is One Punch Man.
seemingly good animes to get such an unforgiving death.
Dang, what happened?
Starting with a recent case.
What's for me, a love song? So that's a romance one.
Song is a very praised yuri manga by Eku Takeshima, which got an
Okay.
anime adaptation last year in 2024.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Before it even started airing, such as
Like what?
being animated by two relatively new studios, Yokohama Animation Laboratory and Cloud Hearts, or its
Okay.
premiere being delayed an entire season, when
Oof.
the director literally dropped out due to being sick. Despite being a tougher situation,
Can't be
delays
sick?
like this happen to multiple series and could just mean they're taking their time to make sure it comes out with good quality.
Dang, so that's what. Let me back it up. So again, I want to get into this stuff.
Dropped out
Dang, let me see how the process looks. Let's see what they do.
Delays like this
Hold
happen
on.
to multiple series and could just
Dang, they all on the keyboards. They just like this.
mean they're taking their time to make
Got the
sure
artist right here. Obviously, that's why I got the iPad. Damn.
it comes out with
Okay.
good quality. And it did for the first few episodes, even becoming the highest rated girls love anime on my anime list for
Okay, that's
about
good.
10
That's good.
years.
Clap it up. Clap it up.
That was all. I wouldn't be talking about it here. By the time the third episode came out, people started noticing very big inconsistencies in shots, very PowerPoint-ish transitions, and a big downgrade in the overall animation quality. And the situation seemed
What do you mean, PowerPoint? Don't y'all animate? Don't y'all got the money to animate it? Like you feel me? I can do a pen. I can do a PowerPoint. I can do a PowerPoint. Y'all can't because y'all got the money to. You know what I'm saying?
to aggravate even more with every episode. The backlash was growing stronger until a massive leak happened. A user named Paddy got in contact with a person that worked on the anime, and that's
Okay.
when the big expose started.
Ooh.
First of all, I have to say this is all alleged stuff that we might never know the full details for sure.
It's not true?
Especially considering this is a very delicate subject matter. And something that Paddy referred to in the thread that I feel like it's really important is how we shouldn't really blame the animators. They're the ones getting overworked to hell.
Yes.
Trying to finish everything in the small
Like one thing I'm realizing is like this goes for anything. If you want your employees to do something, shouldn't you like not rush them and put a deadline on it? Cause like if I had a deadline on something and I'm getting rushed, doesn't it make you not want to do it? You know what I'm saying? Versus you just doing it and enjoying it. Like if you're just doing something and you just keep working on it, eventually you'll finish it. If you have a deadline and someone's on your butt, it makes you like stress out even more. You know what I'm saying?
given. Some other people even pointed out how almost no one was
As no directors, storyboard artists, key animators, animators or animation directors. Credits, yeah, I understand. I wouldn't want to be credited on a. Most drawings are off model even when they don't move. Many cuts are broken and inconsistent.
mentioned in the end credits of some episodes. I'm sure animators would all give their best and make passion projects if they were given the time for that. As a matter of fact, according to the thread, the episodes were being finished 2 to 3 days before the release date, which is way too tight to assure everything goes smoothly. But it only went downhill
It's not
from
funny.
there. Because of those bad conditions, the entire Yokohama Labs team left the project. This made the situation so much worse.
But why do that though?
Onwards, each of them was animated by a different team.
But like, why do that? Because I'm gonna keep it a bug. Like, if I'm gonna stop. If I'm getting rushed, I'm not gonna want to do something. Like, if I'm getting rushed and I have a deadline or anything like that, and you're stressed, when you're stressed, you're never gonna get your best work. You know what I'm saying? When you're stressed, you're never gonna get your best work. When you're in your flow state, when you're cooking, you can get the best work. Rushing someone makes them more stressed. Deadline makes them more stressed. On their butt makes them more stressed. So it's like you don't want to do that to them. For me, like trust,
Outsourcing became a
trust,
go-to, and
trust,
without a good
trust,
plan, without
trust
proper
me, bro.
instructions, without time, the snowball was growing. People are mistreated, people are working overtime, and they have to sleep in their office. They can't leave their office. These are the things I am willing to make public. Until it all crashed.
Sleeping in the office, they don't get to go home.
After episode 8, the official Twitter account of the anime announced a 2-week delay for the following episode. But that wasn't enough to fix what
Damn.
was broken, and after releasing episode 10,
What happened
Universal
next?
Studios' Cloud Hearts disappeared. Not that literally, don't worry. Their website was gone, the domain expired, the name was erased from the other studio's page, and another delay came, and now for an indefinite amount of time.
Why
At this
though?
point, it was clear that the alleged stuff on the
Why?
thread had to be somewhat true. It was a massive disappointment for the fans. Some
But
even tried to
why?
go as far as canceling the last 2 episodes. Fortunately, they came out after an entire year without anything. This marked the end of the train wreck production Sazakoi had. As for
So
Studio
basically, I'm not gonna say this is 100%. So basically, with most of the animes, right, the downfall is be. I'm I'm not saying I'm right. Is it be? It's because they're stressed and getting overworked. Because like my thing is it's very common to do good like for 1 season, 2 seasons, and then it's not good anymore. That's pretty common. You know what I'm saying? You see basketball players, several. I know it's not about that, but I'm just saying you see several basketball players that are really nice at one time, and now they're like, for me, like buns. So I feel like that's pretty common, but like obviously stress would make someone, you know,
Cloud Hearts, they actually filed bankruptcy and haven't done a single anime work since then. From directors
you
dropping out,
quit.
studios going bankrupt, the entire team leaving, and harsh
No,
work conditions,
don't
Mickey
quit.
fans seem to never eat good. I'm sorry, my friends, maybe one day.
Don't quit. One punch, yes. Yes, I need to see this one.
This is a very relevant one right now.
Yes, it
The third
is.
season just started airing, and it seems to be causing massive controversy within the anime community. And to understand
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on, if you're
Sorry.
new to this, we have to start from the very beginning. Season 1, which aired in
Season one was tough.
2016, was animated by Studio Madhouse.
I was
Although,
there
as
for
some of
this.
you might already know, big part of the team behind it were freelancers and not in-house animators.
Okay.
Directed by Shingo Natsume, the project was full of extremely talented all-stars of
Okay,
the
tell me
time.
more. Tell me
A
more.
dream team per se. With good coordination, connections, and some creative freedom, we got the brutal visuals that really made justice to the manga. Everyone was happy. A few years passed
We
by
were.
until we got the big announcement that JC Staff was going to be the new studio for season 2.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I watched One Punch Man. I think I watched only like maybe one season, maybe two. I don't know. But like, I don't understand. Like I don't understand though. Like if you're animating, don't you think that you should take your time? Cause like it's different. Like I'm gonna keep it about. It's there's certain things that you can just. Never mind. Let me just.
Be the same. And then the trailer
Everybody forget
released,
it.
and everyone cried. Well, this switch happened
Forget
mostly
it.
because the previous team was busy with other projects, and well, money doesn't spawn out of thin air, so more anime needs to come out. Despite not being a triple S tier team,
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they could have managed something quite good as well, if it wasn't for the
Genos?
fact that they were given
Yes.
only 6 months to make the entire anime. And trust me, that is not nearly
I looked it up. Cause I looked it up. I looked up how long it takes to animate. It said a year. It says 6 months to a year. I'm pretty sure it says like 6 months to a year where an episode takes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think 6 months is.
enough for anything. I've tried animating and I have animation classes at university, and trust me, that stuff takes a lot of time. Once more, the issue doesn't lie
3
with the
hours for
budget,
that?
because most animes have around the same to work with. It doesn't rely on the studio because you can get freelancers and there's a lot of talented people out there, but because of time constraints and limitations.
Okay, okay.
From the first trailer, comparing it to season 1's trailer, people noticed the lack of well-animated sequence, the lack of care for details, the once
I was seeing that on IG.
replaced by a phased away and bland visual, trying to be saved by special effects and overwhelming compositing in post-production. In terms of story, it wasn't bad, but it couldn't be matched by the visual aspects.
Don't put Full Metal. Don't put Full Metal Alchemist on this list, please. I don't need to see this right now. Don't put this mid-tier stuff on my screen.
Ending up with an average quality.
It's not terrible, but it's not like I'm watching it. It's not terrible, but it's like soul leveling for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Contrasted a lot with the epicness of season 1. As a Reddit user also pointed out,
Blurring effect in one but man, so it's not JC
the
style.
exaggerated blur in some action scenes was due to the TV restrictions against epilepsy-inducing images, which, considering how effect-heavy and shiny it looked, there was a lot of clashing, which was later toned down in the Blu-rays that were delayed for 2 months, by the way.
Okay.
With season 2 over, people were left hoping.
Let me see 3. Let me see the slide. Let me see him slide.
With more time and freedom.
Let me see him
First
slide.
started spreading that Mappa or Bones would take the project, but it was always
Let me see it.
thinking Delulu
Pause.
anime community typical behavior. JC staff was back once more, and things weren't looking so great. The trailers were taking way too long to get released, and when we got them, right before it started airing, yeah, you can guess. A huge lack of movement. Well, the first big drama happened when the director was announced, Shinpei Nagai. Well, people quickly panicked, considering his experience as a director was... although he has also had experience.
What was his experiences? Why you blur it? What type of stuff is he directing? What type of anime is he doing?
With other normal animes before, the other part was what stuck with the fans. This, plus the fact that we can speculate they only had 6 months to animate everything.
6 months
like
is crazy though.
2, were the first parts of the disaster. Then the anime came out.
The slide was
first
crazy.
episode was really average and mostly just yapping, so people were like, no, they're saving the best for later, you'll see.
Yeah, they
Then
saved
more
it. They
episodes
saved
came
it.
out and the cut corners only became more and more
They
evident.
saved it
We have
alright.
the famous Garu sliding
Yo, I don't even watch One Punch Man like that. I'm not a fan of it, but when I seen this, bro, I'm like, what is this?
For example, a lot of movements are wonky, big parts of the episodes are slideshows. All of this sparkled immense discussion.
I'm sorry, let me
within
stop,
the
let me stop, let me
community, and
stop.
this is where things get
Sorry.
heated. Chibi Reviews and Nicholas Light. If you've heard these two names, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't even know who any of these
two
people
big
are.
AniTubers started criticizing the anime very harshly, including very clickbaity titles and thumbnails, only to generate more discussion and rage among the fans and haters. Despite not being wrong with most
It's sad to see kind fans who had high expectations get angry and cursing, saying you betrayed our expectations.
points made in the videos themselves.
Oof.
I'm not saying you shouldn't criticize art, but I think it needs to be done in a more tasteful way.
Yeah.
Foreign engagement for
Word,
views.
word. Yeah,
Obviously, this escalated
don't
for
do
both
that.
sides, with the director getting harassed to the point of deleting his social medias, which is quite absurd. On the other hand, Nicholas Light also got threatened after making some pretty dumb assumptions in a video, thinking the
Threatened?
director was talking about him in a post when he didn't even know the guy. We also have some good voices of reason, like
I'm sorry,
Toko,
I don't know
which
what.
stays in a more neutral position. It got to the point where some people on Twitter were saying the animator
Fucking early using Sora AI as much as some AI, they've been using it to generate frames already. And if they don't want to pay for animators, I'd rather see them fix these small bad moments, and I can invest in the bigger ones.
should have used AI for the anime instead, which is really disrespectful and crazy. in
Now
my opinion.
this-
the animators and even the director
One Punch Man. Okay, I know everybody has opinions about every anime that they don't like. Some people don't like One Piece. Some people don't like Naruto. Some people don't like Bleach. Some people don't like JoJo. But One Punch Man, I watched it before. It's like another soul leveling to me. If I'm not hating the animations, I just don't like the anime. It doesn't make it like man does push-ups. Whatever other stuff he does. Now we can hit people once and they're dead. Okay. Jambu. Terrible hunter. F rank. Negative ranks. Terrible. Almost gets boom. Hospital. Does push-ups. Starts going for walks. Starts running. Does whatever else he does. And all of a sudden goes from F to E to C to like he just goes and then he can't get beat. Like what type of story is this? That's not like I'm not saying it's terrible because obviously it got animated. Obviously people like it, but it's just like I feel like it's better when a character like is weak, trains, loses, sees death a couple of times, loses some people on the way, gets like discouraged. You know what I'm saying? I want to see someone boom 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 like no.
are not the source of the
Mm-mm.
problem. They're not the reason the anime is currently with a 6.09
Yeah, let us know
score.
why.
Well, worse than most trashy isekais. It's the production committee, the guys up there that give little to no time for any creative work that requires it. It would have been the same with almost any other team. In the end, we're yet to see how this will end up, but it certainly is a roller coaster that is currently going
I feel
down
so
at max
bad
speed
though.
while all we can do is watch as the community burns.
I'm sorry I'm positive so much, but like I feel bad though, cause like I am just a commenter. My opinion does not matter because if you guys made these animes and mangas, clearly they did good to make it. Cause if I make one right now, no one's watching, no one's reading it, no one's doing any of that stuff. Y'all made it, y'all names is out there. The One Punch Man, a lot of people watch it, so it is a lot of negativity on the anime itself. But you still had like you still made 1 to 2 to 3 seasons, and 1 to 2 was good. I know three's doing bad right now, but low key, y'all can redeem yourself if y'all just lock in. You know what I'm saying? I know it's easier said than done, but y'all can just lock in, go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let like in my eyes. Look. Sometimes you can be going crazy. You doing all right, going back and doing crazy, then you doing terrible. But it's up to you and your team to get back up there. And you gotta believe in the man up for me.
Really recommend some pretty good videos that explain the lackluster visuals in more detail and technical terms, which I'll leave in the description
I
if you
feel
want to
bad though,
dive a
low
bit
key.
deeper into this case. Before we
Don't want this to
continue
happen
to
to
the
me.
next one, look at this list and ask yourself, why haven't I checked all the boxes yet?
Cause
Look
I
at
don't
all
want
the
to.
answer your message and welcome you to the server.
I don't want to.
LCL. Such a classic anime. I have to say I was
Okay.
not
I'm sorry. Let me just say this. I only watch shonen. I grew up on shonen. That's the only stuff I watched. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach. Are those romance animes? Are these romance or isekai or what is it? I don't know the other
a
stuff.
fan in the year 2000
Honestly, I
when this
don't know
came
the other
out.
stuff.
Heck, I wasn't even born at the time. This anime is old, and if you watched it when it came out, ha, boomer. Anyways, the original season was critically acclaimed and liked by many, a complete experience with a beginning and an end.
Like, I'm sorry I'm positive so much, but it's like, never mind.
Ridiculous, stylish, and absurd vibes with great animation.
I would
cool
even watch
characters,
this.
Made by Gainax and Production IG. All good until 18 years later,
I'm sorry, I
Production
wouldn't even
IG
watch
and
it.
Toonami decide to revive the series with 2 new quote-unquote sequels, fully progressive and fully alternative. And the general reaction to this announcement was, why? Season 1 was a passionate animation project that delivered all it had to. More seasons, especially from different teams, were never bound to capture the same essence or feeling, which makes the loose connection to the original kinda underwhelming.
What is
After
this?
they were released, the consensus was that they're just okay. Not terrible, but nothing compared to the original, which many deem as a masterpiece. But do you think the production companies were satisfied? Oh no. Just like I did with my bingo videos, they wanted to milk this series dry. And this time,
Oh,
it
nah,
really
poor
was the
cow.
last straw. So they announced 2 more sequels for 2023.
But what are these animes? Like,
FLCL
what's like
Grunge
the
and
genre
FLCL
for it?
Shoegaze, both with only 3 episodes each. Let's start with Grunge,
You know that? Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh, so my fault. In my opinion,
which released a
oh,
month
hold
before.
on. What the heck? What the heck did I do? In my opinion, why you only have 3 episodes?
For Shoegaze. This one is by far the worst rated of all the sequels, and I can totally see why. It was made by a relatively new studio that made the weird choice of going 3D, which, as you know, it's not always the best in anime, but maybe this time it was good. No, the designs are really
Yeah, this
uninspired,
looks
the models
terrible.
and the animation feel really off, to the point where you
Terrible.
can't take many of the important scenes serious. It's messy, rushed,
Terrible.
and kinda nonsensical, in a bad way, unlike the original. As for Shoegaze, it's actually not that bad. It's alright for what it is. It's kind of a sequel to
Guitar.
Alternative, which I only found out afterwards, and it made me feel kind of stupid because I'll admit, I only watched the original and 2 last sequels. This one doesn't do much.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie,
Basic
someone
tone
needs to
is
tell me
just
about these
upsetting, and
animes,
it
so let
doesn't
me know.
develop
Like, I'm
enough
sorry I'm
due to
pausing it so much, but someone, if you know other genres about these animes and I'm watching an anime and it's your favorite anime or you like it, please just educate me so that I'm not saying nothing stupid. Like, I know I'm sounding stupid, but it's just I grew up on shonen anime. I grew up on that. If I'm seeing other anime and it looks trash to me, I'm going to say it. But if it's not, just educate me. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm not saying your anime's trash. I'm
only
just
having 3 episodes,
not my cup
meaning
of
the
tea.
small
Not
potential
my
it
style.
had didn't get the time to end up turning this into a good anime. But let's be honest and give
Mm.
it credit where credit is due. It's not every anime that has the courage to start the first episode like this.
How'd they start
What should
off?
we do?
Hey, wanna drink my pee?
At the end of the
What?
first episode like this.
What should we do?
Hey, wanna drink my pee?
At the end of the day, the reason all this
What should we do?
What?
Hey, wanna drink my pee?
Huh?
At the end of the day, the reason all those sequels failed are probably because, besides Progressive, the original
No,
creator
how you gonna? Okay, how are you going to just speed past that? Like she didn't just say what she just said.
wasn't even involved, and they wanted to milk an IP that had success in the past. Bad reboots and sequels are a recurring theme nowadays, not only in anime, with companies wanting to minimize the risk and maximize the profits. Either way, it was confirmed by Adult Swim that no more Fully Cooley series are going to be made, which is a big relief for all the fans, at least for the ones that can't physically just ignore the sequels. This video was originally planned to finish with Berserk.
No, you're done. W video, you're done. Man, you just said something about getting pee on. I mean, drinking pee. I'm good, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very scared, bro. I didn't just hear what I thought I heard, what I really did hear, and I don't like what I heard because that was just crazy, bro. That was very crazy. That was super duper crazy, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe what I just watched. Okay. Second thing, I want to see some clips from the World Cup. I'm not into soccer or anything, but my country won something, so I want to see what they won. Haiti World Cup. Let me see this.
And that is it, full time. It's over. Haiti have gotten the news.
Yes. Yes.
And that is it, full
Yes. Yes.
I'ma take a nigga to Haiti.
Yes. 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 Shout out my Haitians. Shout out my Haitians. Shout out my Haitians. Shout out my. Actually, I can't do that. Shout out my Z's, yo. Yes. I like it. I like seeing my team. Listen. Even if you don't, hold on. Even if you don't support, I'm not say support. Even if you don't watch a certain sport, or whatever, you still gotta show up for your peoples. So if you from Florida, you still gotta show up for your people. I'm Haitian. I don't watch soccer, but my team got to the World Cup. I know that's something big, and they haven't been in the World Cup since like a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing, bro. I'm glad to see my people win. I'm glad to see my people win, brother. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. I love seeing my people win. I love it. I love it. All right, let me see what the other reaction I had. Let me see. Where is it? Let me see, where is it? This one. What the heck is this? Let's see what this is. This is a new Dragon Ball game. I'm gonna assume it's like a mobile game, low key. It looks like a mobile game. Okay. New Dragon Ball gameplay reveals Dragon Ball Super Divers. Let's see this. Let's see what this looks like. It looks like another mobile game or like RPG something. Okay, Vegito, tough. Or is it gonna be like on PS2? Or not PS2, PS5 and Xbox. Okay, Spirit Sword, okay. Get the Spirit Sword outlaw. Okay. I'm just trying to see what the game is though. I don't know if this is gonna be like on a console PC or if this is just like a, it looks like it can be just like a mobile game. I don't know. It doesn't look crazy. It kind of just. Okay. You pay back. Okay. So is this just about both? I'm just gonna watch it. Let me shut up. What is this? Playing volleyball with the ops is crazy. That's crazy. Imagine the ops playing volleyball with you. It's absolutely crazy. I am not gonna cap. Okay, Goku. I'm tripping. Gohan. Okay. I'm reacting to this because I seen this on my recommendation. So I just wanted to see what it was about. I just want to see. I just want to see what this is about. Dragon Ball Super Divers. This is like a one-on-one match. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like Sparking Zero, but I really feel like this is actually like a mobile game. I can't count. Like, I really feel like this is just a mobile game. Alright, hold on. Let me. What is this? What is it? I don't know.
Fellow anime
I had
enjoyers. Anime production is a complicated
clue what that was
industry,
about.
from poor work conditions to catastrophic
No clue.
deadlines, which can often result in
Okay,
big
okay,
disappointments for the
let's see. Shout out a song. We can do this. We can do this, trust. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Wavy.
We gonna try to actually make a song on stream, like seriously. Like, we're not playing games this time. We gonna really actually try to make a song. YouTube, I'm gonna catch